Welcome to the No Breaks Network, your home for education and entertainment, righteousness and ratchetness, where we are never content with just content. No breaks.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world, and that's our job.
Well, my mind that real quick. Kick back, guys. JB, what's the name of the podcast?
It's a pod named Kickback. A pod named Kickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
You say the whole thing. Welcome back to the almighty Pod Named Kickback. I am No Breaks, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Each and every week, we right back at it. I am the Black Savage, the Magneto of my people. I don't know what that was. I just made it up. It was so organic. It just happened. Jack, what up?
What's up? I'm Get Fit with Jack, and y'all snack. So better be in the gym. Haven't been in the gym yet. Plan to be. I know it's crap. Okay, we gonna get to it. So,
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, it's your man, D Randy T. Man Up Monday. All day is where you find me. Hey, this is the year of men being moms. We manning up in every moment. Let's go.
I see you do get it in.
Hey, man, I'll be at my desk
That's it.
calling the old people and lifting. I'm going to be swollen and rich by the end of the year. Don't even worry about it.
Y'all
But,
check
man,
their bodies. Check them out. They think it. Hey, I can.
Let me flex on them now. I definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank y'all for being here, whether you're here live, Sunday at New Time, 1 p.m. We had to do something different because it's Championship Sunday. You see Randy got on his all Commanders gear. So we had to make sure we move this up so we didn't interfere with nothing going on. None of y'all good folks out there enjoying the games, whether you're a Chiefs fan, Eagles fan, Commanders fan, or a Bills fan. Want to make sure we got in and got out just like a robbery. If you're listening to this on Monday morning, we have not seen the games yet. We do not know who won, but I call Commanders and Chiefs. The Commander-in-Chief called the Commanders and Chiefs. So that's what I think is going to happen. But we shall see. I want to go right into straight to our high and low, man. Straight to high low of the week. And then we're going to get this thing going, rapid fire. We're going to get up out of here long before the game starts, y'all. So where's my high and low drop at real quick? How come I can't never find the Johnson I'm looking?
Now, high low. Who wants to go first?
High low, who wants to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, I go first. All right, let me see. My high. I tell you what, my high of the week, I won on Prize Picks last night. I won a couple $100 on Prize Picks, and I play every now and then, but I win sometimes, I lose sometimes. It is what it is. Last night I was like, hey, I might win this shit. I really get the fuck. And the dude had to make sure he didn't get more than 4 3-pointers in the game. It was 2 minutes left in the game. He had 1. I was like, I'm winning this shit. When that joke came through, and I saw that $190. I'm like, okay, all right, Prize Picks. You done bought my bottle for the game today. Paid for my Uber. We good to go. So that's my high. My low is I'm still getting over a cold. I went to that conference, had an amazing conference in Orlando, and everybody came back with the bug. My bug is like 95% gone, but I don't like not being at 100. It's cool I'm at 95% strength. I want to be at 100 though. So that'll be my low, just kind of getting these germs up off me, I guess.
Yeah.
Jack?
My high was I got irritation.
Again, every other word.
Really?
Go ahead.
I might just translate for her.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let you move your position. I'll go ahead and go. We come back. Hey, look. So my
I think
high.
it's the way the phone is sitting. I think it's the way the phone's sitting.
It might be. See, change it low.
That's my guess.
Change that. See what happens. It might be. But look, my high, man. I just came off a 21-day fast, and that with no meats, no sweets, which I typically do every year to start my new year off right, to make sure, like Jack, make you happy, Jack, getting my body right inside before I start working on it outside. So I successfully completed all 21 days of that, along with a 21-day devotional about living under grace rather than our own efforts. And yeah, successfully completing that. I didn't compromise not one day. I went in it full, and completed it. You know what I mean? And I feel great inside, right? So it's all this is all about holistic health. All right. So we started out that way, and that was my high for the week. I my lows, I don't even want to go in on the lows. We gonna stay on the highs. The lows is, for me, it's a lot of people with a lot of changes with this administration that has changed their lifestyles, and they've had to make some lifestyle adjustments. So the lows will be for everyone who it affected negatively. That was a low for me to see that American people were already suffering under certain situations, which we don't know how they might play out, but we know where they're at right now. So that would have been a low for me seeing that. And that's it.
All right, Jack, let's see if we can hear you.
I most of my Wi-Fi. I sound better.
You still sound choppy. I literally think it's the phone's the way you have it sitting. I think if you lifted it up, we would hear you. I'm guessing. I have no idea. But I think that if you literally picked it up off of the way you have it sitting, we can hear you. Let's see if I'm right.
And lift it up. All right.
Nope, that ain't help. And you got good signal. You got good signal. Well, go ahead and I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay.
You perfect.
So my high, I got my daughter irrigation system, and her little plant blocked. So we happy over here. I don't have a green thumb, but we learning. But I just want everybody to tap into themselves, physically, emotionally, mentally, and just elevate yourself, because it's the time.
Absolutely. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. That's all the leads. All the leads.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into it, man. Our viral story of the week. Lord have mercy. But everybody been talking about it. Y'all already know what we're gonna talk. Y'all already know what it is. Already, as soon as I can find my drop. I think somebody comes around and steals my drops every now and then.
My left stroke just went viral.
Jackie's very first fitness client, Donald Trump, made his way back into the Oval Office. And he had a very busy 24 hours, and then a very busy 48 hours, and then a very busy week.
KC,
what up? He did everything he could to pull back the DEI, diversity, equality, inclusion. Yeah, Burger, we early today, man. We wanted to make sure we got started. So we didn't take away from the games for none of the Commanders, Chiefs, Eagles, or Bills fans. So we got in here early today. But
let's go, Burger.
Donald Trump did a whole lot to make America racist again, to take us back to the olden days. Um, some of the stuff he's doing, I'm just like, damn, that's petty. Like banning being able to teach about the uh, the
Tuskegee.
Tuskegee Airmen. Yeah, that's just you specifically are taking that out. Um, we putting pressure on companies. No more DEI hires. If you were hired under the DEI program, when you work for the federal government, you are now on leave, unpaid leave, and you will be terminated. Like he's just coming in uprooting people that have you use those programs to their advantage. Like I always say, as far as people get mad at equal opportunity or get mad at diversity hires or whatever, I always say we're like, imagine if you're trying to run and I'm holding you back. So you're moving but not real slow, and then the person next to you is running freely. All these diversity hires do is take that other person off of you so you can move freely too. You still got to do the job. You still got to do the work. It's just getting those unnecessary roadblocks out of your way. And the fact that he is so hell bent on putting those roadblocks back in our way, I think that kind of shows what he's really about and how he's catering to his base. And it's a lot of black people of color that was voting for it. And then I'm tired of Hillary. I don't like Biden, and he did the crime bill and this, that. And we see what Trump is doing. And I've been telling y'all for 12 years, what was going on, what he was doing. Everybody like, wait, where y'all at? Is it early?
Right.
What's going on? What time is it? Yeah, Jay, we decided to go a little early based off the playoff games tonight. Again, the Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, Commanders.
Oh, Cam Jurgens is not playing today. The center, Tush Push is in charge. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Well, it's just
keep going. Diversity, inclusion. Let's
yeah, man. And then one thing he's doing is before I go into that, what are y'all thoughts on this diversity, inclusion, the way he's trying to, well, not trying to anything, the way he's removed all of that? It's gone now.
Before we talk about what he's doing, I want to make sure that everybody understands what diversity and inclusion and why it matters, right? It focuses on the representation of equality, ensuring fairness and access in every environment so everyone feels valued. That's why it was created. There is an important strategy to combat systematic inequalities and systematic racism and cultural divides that create so we can create innovative spaces and collaborative spaces. That is why it was designed, right? And so that is the importance of that program. And it was created because we had these inequalities and the lack of collaborations with different cultures, and different cultures are being held. Some are being pushed forward, some are being held back. Everybody know who they are. I don't have to name them, but these programs was put in place to ensure that every American, every American person, no matter what your cultural background is or where it comes from, that you have a fair shot, and nobody can come in and stack the table against you being able to be valued just like anyone else from any other background. So essentially, when we remove that in place, and his argument is that America has come so far that we don't need it. I beg to differ. I think if it wasn't that, January 6th wouldn't have happened. If it was there, we could go back to all of the people who have been unlawfully killed or jailed, and we can see that it is a program that still needs to be in place because we're not there. America is not there. And for us to tell the lie that we are there, this shows, we have a long way to go. So I'll tell anyone that if you know about these programs and you can support them in any avenue, like throw your support behind wherever you see, because the only way that we're going to trend out of where we're going and stop the hate and spread the love where culture and when every culture can collaborate and thrive is that we keep DEI alive till it is truly no longer needed, and we not there.
Not there at all. Very well said. And I think we know the agenda behind making it look like we're there. But I want to throw it to you, Jack.
I love that went. I'm gonna do it. You guys gotta see the beauty of this. No matter what anyone does,
Breaking up again.
Yeah. Jack, what did you do to your phone?
I didn't do anything.
Go back where he was at. We calling your cable. Who's your cable company? We calling them out. Who's your internet? Y'all better back right.
AT&T.
Oh, I can't say nothing, but that's my company.
Can I hear that?
No.
No.
It's repaired. Okay.
Not yeah, and why she still talking about it? I'll tell you some things that we're gonna lose with that DEI did. One, we had training programs for pay equity. We have audits for diversity hiring goals. So now we have, and shifting from performative actions to tangible policies with measurable outcomes. Without DEI, now there is nothing in place to ensure that the equality that America says we have are actually happening.
Yeah, and that's just, within the first 24 hours of being in office, he's pulled these things back, and we will see what's next. And that's my biggest fear is what's next.
Affirmative
They told me I
action.
was fear mongering. Yeah, exactly. They told me I was fear mongering. Oh, you just trying to scare us. You so afraid of Trump. You're the boogeyman. I'm not afraid of Trump. I just know what he's done. I know he stacked the Supreme Court so he can get everything. There's a senator or congressman that's already put forth a motion to allow Trump to get a third term. This is what they're trying to do. This is what they're trying to do. And everybody, blows it off. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. Look at what he's done so far. Every time they say he can't do it, he does it. It magically happens. So I'm not happy about it. But at the same time, we're not gonna sit up here and act like the world is about to end. And that's what I'm going to focus on.
We will survive.
Well, Jack, I still wanted to give you an opportunity to jump in. Let's see if we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me now? Thank you. They have TV on. That's it off. I agree with y'all both. I'm not surprised with what he's doing. Everybody go, oh, I'm not surprised. But I think in the beauty of all of this is making us do our research. It's making us be more self-sufficient and what we need to do for ourselves. So we focus on that because no matter who's president, life goes on. Who's president, you still have to take care of your kids, take care of yourself, take care of your family. So do the work yourself.
Absolutely, and that's kind of what I wanted to jump into next. Is for our kickback conversation is what's the plan for the next 4 years? How do we still survive it all? And I'm gonna throw out a couple of things in my personal opinion that I didn't preach in the metro. And the main thing is ownership. If you work a job, that is absolutely fine. Keep your job, but I think you should own another business outside of your job. If you're not going to go 100% entrepreneur, you should have something else you own, providing some kind of service that you can get money from. Even if it's being a content creator on Facebook, I don't care. It should be something else you have going on that you can pull from just in case things get tight. Getting healthy and in shape. That's what Jack preaches and teaches to us every damn day. We need to, this is the ultimate time to be in shape, to lose weight, get rid of some of that fat, eat healthy, like Randy was talking about, cleansing your body, because things are different. And medical care is not going to be the same. Nothing is going to be the same again. That is not gloom and doom, because we're going to thrive no matter what. But be mindful. I've never seen so many 40 and 50-year-olds dropping dead in my life. Rest in peace to the funk regulator DJ CeeLo, one of DC's finest DJs, just passed last week, late 40s. I have never seen so many people in their late 40s, early 50s just gone. And what was that, Jack?
DJ
I didn't hear what she said.
DJ somebody.
Oh, DJ Unk. Oh, yeah, DJ Unk. Walk It Out. Mr. Walk It Out. Just passed yesterday. Rest in peace, DJ Unk. Now,
and why you on that? Yeah, while you on that, let me and back to Trump revenge tour. He's also have cut the CDC off of giving any public health information, right? That and that to me is especially when we have other COVID, new strains of COVID and all these things on the rise. You would think this is the time when you should want to give the public the information that this is the whole company division that's in charge of disseminating public health information. But now an executive order has been signed that they cannot tell they can't give out any reports to anyone anywhere. To me, that's alarming. Why would and if it's for a reason, tell us what that reason is for. I'm not trying, like New said, I'm not fear mongering or conspiracy theorizing anything. But if you're going to do something on that level, that as American people, will we expect to get our health information from, that we know what we should be on the lookout for, or what we should be protecting ourselves from? The organization that has done that for years, if you believe that they're unreliable, they need to be revamped, and there's some things that's wrong, then tell us, hey, I'm going to shut down the CDC until we have some things done, and then I'll let them start speaking again. But just to, the back door it, and then we just hear about it, scrolling indiscriminately. We see
he flexing his muscle, man.
I mean, he the president. He's doing he's using his power. But when you sign executive orders after executive order after executive orders, and for anyone who does not know what an executive order means, executive order bypasses the system of Congress, of what we have instilled, wherein we put it to a vote, and we have the Republicans, and the Democrats, and the libertarians and the independents. Is all set before the House, and it goes through a process where it's put before the American people, wherein the people that we voted in, that represents every state, they get a chance to say yay or nay. When you write an executive order, that means you totally bypass the process, saying, hey, I don't need to ask y'all anything, right? I'm just going, I want to do this. I'm the president. Here it is. And let's go. Just like he said yesterday, he was talking to a young lady at a restaurant who, when he was in Vegas yesterday, and taking a victory lap, and he's talking about where he's going to top taxes on tips, right? Hey, I know it's a lot of people culturally who their tips are their life. So to help those segment of people out, I'm all for it. But that is something that needs to be looked at, because when we talk about taxes, they are what's supposed to pay for a lot of different things in the country. So if we take away taxes from that, then like where's that money gonna get ate up at, right? And most of the times what people not seeing, it'd be like, hey, I may take them from there, but you already rewrote the tax code that already anybody under 300,000 already has, things have changed. Right. So even the earned income credit has changed. If you don't have $21,000 in deductions, it don't matter. You get $500. You got, whether you got 3 kids or 20. And these are all things he wrote the last time he was in office that now just coming to fruition. Right. So
before you go further down that rabbit hole, what are y'all thoughts going back to the CDC? He also withdrew us from the World Health Organization.
Yeah.
So it's like, what exactly is this? Now this is where my conspiracy horns go up. Let me do my hair up. my horns go up because I'm like, wait a minute, dog. What do you have planned for us? You don't want the CDC talking to us. You don't want us involved with the World Health Organization. You're isolating us. And I almost forgot. This man with no more Black History Month, no more Dr. King holiday. Like he's you can't teach Black history in schools. It's like he's almost trying to erase our contributions.
To Tuskegee Airmen.
It's a Tuskegee Airmen. Like, why would you take that out?
And I'll tell you what, that one hit hard. I know a young man now who's in Tuskegee. He went there, and he's a Black man, young man, and he's going there to be a pilot. And he's already going in, and shout out to him and his parents who did an amazing job to get him there. But the Tuskegee Airmen story is what inspired him. And he's in the pilot program now. He's going to be a pilot, right? And that story was one that inspired him to do that. So to make a mandate that the military can't talk about it anymore. I mean, I just don't understand the reasoning behind it. I'm like, if you think it's
know the
for a reason,
reasoning,
tell us.
we know why he's doing it. We know why he's literally erasing us. He's literally making it the only history that they're going to use.
That's erasing Black history.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's it.
So I'm gonna say this for us, for as Black people, as a culture, we cannot rely on the government or anyone else to ensure that the narratives of the legacies of the people that came before us, that they stay in history. So this to me says that all of our great leaders who have Black leaders who have power and influence, it's time for you to exercise that power and come up with another way that we don't have to rely on the government or presidential power to ensure that the narratives of our history live on and stay alive, right? So now is the time.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna take what you just said, Randy, and we're gonna do this. Yeah. We're gonna add a Black fact to every episode. Just put it at the end of every episode, maybe the beginning of every episode. So we're gonna do our part.
That's contributing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing our part. Yes, sir.
Everybody has to do their part.
For the parents in the household, teach your kids. It has got to the point where we don't even raise our kids anymore. Teach your kids your own history. We
teach your kids.
Great grandfathers. We had stories on to us. It's stop.
I'm about to call Jackie.
I don't hear about great grandfathers. So
I'm about to call you, Jackie.
Our own kids.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
I'm literally about to call you.
That's where it starts, right? That's where it starts. That's where it goes. Jackie's right on point. Like, forget the political leaders. Also, it starts in the households, right? And for everybody who believes, and you don't look. You don't have.
Hold on, man. Jackie, say something.
Something.
Can you hear, Randy?
There you go. Perfect. Well, loud and clear.
All right.
Just gotta come back on the mute.
Y'all can't see a beautiful face. But we're going to let, now, Jackie, please reiterate what you were just saying.
Oh, okay. So as parents, we have to teach our kids. Teach your kids. We had grandfathers, great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers that passed their stories on from generation to generation. That has stopped. That has ceased. And they know this. So we have to do the work ourselves and teach our own history to our kids. Stop relying on these kids going to school, going on TikTok, going on YouTube to learn what we already know. Take the time to teach your kids.
Boom. And so she's still here. I can't see you, but she's still here. We're going to make sure you get your point across.
Thank you.
So, I mean, we'll do our part. We'll do a Black fact every week. And what else did we have wrapping this up? No more MLK, no more Tuskegee Airmen, DEI. Oh, surviving everything. Now we can, fast forward back to that. We know ownership, we know getting healthy, growing our own food. I've been preaching about growing food forever. That we need to do that. Whether you're growing potatoes, growing tomatoes, growing fruits, any kind of vegetable. Everybody should know how to grow something. If all of us grew one thing, we have enough food to feed the tribe. You know what I'm saying? If I grew spinach and Randy grew cucumbers, and Jack grew corn, and KD grew
Cabbage.
pistachios or whatever the hell. If we all grew something, then we would be able to provide for ourselves and wouldn't even need anybody else. And also,
Hey man, I ain't a gardener, so I won't be able to do that. But I will support everybody who wants to plant something.
We got you.
you just gotta go out there and kill the chickens.
Yeah, there I go. I do it. I wring their little necks. Let's go.
and also building your tribe, finding your tribe. I think my tribe has changed over the years, and now it's grown. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole side of my family back again. So my tribe is way different than it did before. And there's some friends and homies that I had to let go and some that I lost. But it's important to establish a tribe. And not just a tribe, maybe tribes. You know what I mean? It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? You say the whole thing. You need to know if shit hits the fan, where can you go?
Right.
Who can you call? And that's going to be very, very important in this era. This era right here. And learning and getting some financial intelligence. Don't go blowing all the money. This is where you learn how to save. If you can save $10, you can save 100. If you can save 100, you can save 1,000. If you can stack 1,000, you can stack 10. That needs to be the mindset going forward. So if something does happen, if the economy does slow down, if we do roll into another depression or recession, that it ain't the end of the world. People aren't, one bad thing away from the world ending. People are one sickness away from losing it all. We need to really focus on that. And that's what I want to put into the universe. I don't want us, oh no, Trump is in office. The world is going to end. We're all dying. Man, fuck that. We strong. We like damn cockroaches. We live through anything, goddamn it. So, and I'm speaking that over everybody that's listening to this episode right now. Just do what you got to do to be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
And I echo those sentiments, and I'll tell everyone that, especially wealthy people don't care about recessions, right? Because they're already so financially insulated that it doesn't matter if the economy turns up or down, which way it goes. To get to that level, I want everyone, if you're not invested in anything, 2025, let it be your goal to find somewhere to invest in something. And until you get, and then the goal is to get 100. What's up, DC Angel? And the goal is to get to 100 shares of any company that you invest in. And why? Because, and I'll tell you why if you don't know, the companies, when you invest, they pay what's called dividends that come quarterly. And this is how wealthy people live. They invest, and then when the quarterly reports come out and the profits are disseminated, then if that company made a profit, then you get a check. This is what it means for your money working for you, that your investment now pays off, and they send you a check saying, hey, thanks for investing in us. We made a profit. This is how much money you get. Wealthy people live off of dividends. And if you don't know where to start, and this is what I was told, Peter Lynch wrote a book. Read his, he has a great book of how to learn how to invest, the leader of Merrill Lynch. But I was told one thing that he said in that was that if you don't know where to start, where you spend money at, look to buy stocks in that. If you go to McDonald's 10 times a week, buy stocks in McDonald's. If your child if you buying Robux every week for your child and they asking you for $20, $30 every week, I need more Robux, Dad, invest in Roblox. Because guess what? When that dividend check come back, then that's all the money that you invest in. Like, and that is the easiest way to get it.
Absolutely. When I was in the 7th grade up at Dirty Birdie Bacchus in DC, we had a New York Stock Exchange program where everybody had a team of like 4 or 5 people, and we all had to invest in something. And the winner won a trip to the New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street, and nobody knew what to invest in. I said Nike. It was like, why Nike? I said, look on the ground. Everybody in this class will get on damn Nikes and New Balance. Nike, let's invest in that, and we won. We won a trip to the New York Stock Exchange. We walked down there, got to see them when they ring the bell and cut the sign on. And this was the 7th grade. This is a long time ago. But to Randy's point, which is he perfectly
Invest
allocated, invest in the things that you use. Like
and
my
learn about
sister
crypto.
buys Apple stock because she has
Mhm.
iPhones and the MacBook and
Right.
all and the iPad and all that other stuff. So yeah, I definitely agree with
I've
that.
had Apple
And I
stock
want to move
forever.
on to our NFL preview.
All right,
So we can get
before we
up
go
out
there,
of here at a good time.
let me throw this last one in here. If you don't know
Right.
anything about crypto,
140. It's 140.
I know. If you don't know anything about
NFL preview.
crypto, learn about
We're doing next. We're
crypto.
doing next week.
All right, we'll
We're
come back.
doing next week.
There,
All
let's get
right.
to the
So the
good stuff.
NFL preview, Randy, I'm gonna toss it to you because we got the. Let's go. Game 1, Chiefs and Commanders. What you got?
Eagles and Commanders. But I got you. So
Oh,
look,
there, yeah, you're
we
right.
just one of the things just went down. The Eagles center is not playing the game. He just Gerard Payne. Oh, so Gerard Payne is out as well. As well as their starting center is out as well for the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Birds already looking clipped. Jaden
And
Daniels already
Jalen nursing the injury too.
he's nursing a knee injury.
Jalen nursing the injury.
But he's had 2 full practices, right? He's had 2 full practices, so we not gonna bite. We not biting on that he might not be healthy. We gonna do what we do. So we talk about the first game, Commanders versus the Eagles. Here we can talk the keys to victory, right? If it's for the Eagles, it's to stop number 5, right? It's all about stopping number 5, no matter what he do, trying to get pressure to move him out, and we know that's what they're going to do. We know they're going to try to use Carter to try to push him upfield, who is a disruptive beast in the run game, right? So like Carter got to be blocked, right? But last game we ran at him and we were successful. So for the Eagles, that's their key. But for us, we got to stop this. We know you can't shut down Barkley, right? But what you can do is stop the splash plays. The splash plays. Last time he ran for 47, and I think it was a 52-yarder. Those 2 plays that he broke. Even we still won the last game, but still, those 2 splash plays, that's how Barkley beats you. You stack 9 in the box on him, and he gets past that second level, then he's gone. You're not catching him from behind. So I hope that we play more nickel and more dime. That I want to see Bobby and Frank and Louvu in 2 sets with 5 DBs behind them. So if we keep them in the box, and that if he get past that initial line, we still got 3 people back there, 2 safeties and a DB that's ready to attack him. That's how you beat Philly. If we stop that and we stop the splash plays, we going to the Super Bowl. But I'm already claiming it. See us in the Super Bowl.
And I'm not sure if what I've seen from Jalen over the last 6 to 8 weeks teaches me or tells me that he can beat y'all on his own with his arm, or quite frankly with his legs. Now that we know he's nursing a little bit of injury, but he has no injury on the injury report. He is not on the injury report today.
He's not. But when he throws for 300 yards or more,
I ain't got him doing it. I ain't got him doing it.
They lose.
I ain't got him doing it. The only thing that I can see the Eagles' best chance is if Saquon gets busy. If he runs for more than 150 yards, it's gonna be a long day for y'all. But y'all run defense isn't the most stout.
No, we
so it's
18.
Gonna be interesting
we 18
to
against
see
the run.
what
we not good.
It's going to be Saquon versus y'all run defense, and then we got to take a look at the X factor, Mr. Jaden Daniels, because he ain't playing, man.
Right.
And the Eagles do have a tough defense.
They got the best defense in the NFL.
Eagles do have a tough
in my
defense.
opinion.
If they can run the ball, not just the splash plays, but if they can consistently get 4 or 5 yards of carry out of Saquon and hold the ball, keep Jaden off the field, then they have a chance of beating the Commanders. But I still got the Commanders winning.
Cam Jurgens is back in. Cam Jurgens is back active. Just breaking news. So the center
Okay,
is he out
okay.
practicing. He's in the game.
So
But
they
I'll
just
say
pushing
this:
on y'all. They just pushing on y'all. They
Saquon ran
faking
for
y'all out with
150.
the news
Yeah, they
stories.
like we are our game plan already there. Saquon ran for
let,
157.
us
He
get
ran
Jack
for
back in
150.
this.
Hold on, I want to get your point. You said Saquon if he run for 150 that we'll lose. Saquon ran for
That's not what I said.
157 last time and we beat him.
That's not what I said.
What would
What
you
I
say?
said was their best chance to win is to consistently be able to knock down 4 or 5 yards per carry, not the big splash plays or the random splash plays, but if they can keep the ball, keep Jaden Daniels off the field, and when he
Yeah,
is on the field, he's going against a fresh Eagles defense. That is
yeah.
their best chance to win, and that means Saquon will have north of 150 yards. But I don't mean a splash
He had
play
the
here,
last
splash play
game.
there,
He had the
and they
last
got
game. They still lost.
well, and Jalen Hurts did not finish the game, and I think that if he did play that game, y'all would have lost. So let's not go there.
Hey,
What I'm saying to you now is, I believe the Commanders can win this game. However, if the Eagles' game plan is to run the ball, keep Jaden on the bench, on the sideline,
yes,
and
sir.
when he does come out there, he's going against a fresh Eagles defense. That's their best chance to win.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree 100%. Let's
Jack,
move.
jump
Go
in
ahead,
there.
Jack. What you got, Jack?
I agree with that. That game's gonna be
Who you picking though, Jack? Who you picking? What's your pick?
I don't know, not there, but
You can't be on the fence. You need a pick, Jack.
oh, I can't even pick. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna watch.
Look, hey, you in media. You cannot not have an opinion. You in media and on a part of a podcast. You don't have a choice of saying I don't got to pick. You got to pick. Pick a team. Pick a lane, Jack.
I really don't have to pick because my team is not there, so I'm just gonna
I
watch
know.
and see. But
Who would you like to
huh?
win? Who would you like to win?
The Cowboys. We ain't got to worry about it. She want the Cowboys to win. But now let's go into our second game because we are about
Yeah,
to
let's
hop
go to
up
the
out of
second
here.
game. You flake,
And we
Jackie.
have
You flake, Jackie.
the Chiefs versus the Bills.
Yeah. Let's
Will
talk
Patrick
about this.
Mahomes get a chance to go for his three-peat? Will what's Buddy in Buffalo name?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, will he win his MVP? Will he finally ascend past the level to where Joe Burrow has made it? Will you beat Patrick Mahomes and you make it to an actual Super Bowl? Will this be a repeat of the 90s? Will this be the Bills versus the Commanders? I'll be going back to that
Oh, I want to see
that
that.
second Super
That
Bowl,
92.
the last time y'all went in 1991. Will we get a double play of that? I'm going to tell you now, I have watched the Chiefs win just
Yeah.
every week, just every
Yeah.
single week they just win.
We all have.
Whether it's a close game, an ugly win, ref made a call, Patrick Mahomes did something amazing. They just keep winning, and I don't have it in me yet to pick against them.
Yeah.
I do think this is one of the worst versions of Josh Allen's Bills teams over the last 4 years. I think this is his weakest team. Ironically,
I know he's
he's
played
put
his
the team on
best.
his shoulders and he's carried them this far, but I just don't think this is his best effort. And I don't think that this version of his Bills teams are going to be equipped enough to beat this version of the Chiefs. Now, this is also a version of the Chiefs where Patrick Mahomes isn't playing the best. He isn't the star of the offense or the defense. He isn't the star. He is the best player, I believe, on the team, but he isn't playing like the star. The defense is rising and shining, holding people to minimum points, and then they're making the best out of the offensive game. I still have the Chiefs winning. I have a very, very close game. I got it like 27-24.
Mm-hmm.
27-24 Chiefs. And Josh, try again next year. That's what I got, Randy. What you think?
All right, I'll tell you it's close. I had I got a 27-26 Buffalo. And
Oh,
hey, but it's and I hate and I don't and I don't want to pick against Patrick Mahomes, right? Because he's my homeboy, and as a fellow black man, I would love to see him get the legacy of that this three-peat. That's somebody like Tom Brady. We have not had a black
Yeah, man.
quarterback to have this type of he's on the cusp of a success. And Angel, our sister, I don't know how the Chiefs became her team, but somehow that's her team. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, she
That's
from DC.
same thing with Jeremy.
She
Same thing
from
with
DC.
Jeremy.
She live in Georgia, and the Chiefs is her team. Who knows? Okay, but so like I'm
Hey,
torn.
Jeremy the same way, man.
I'm torn because I want Patrick Mahomes to cement this legacy, right, and put him in the conversation to have for us, especially. We talked about the top of our segment with all Black history being erased. That to have a black man that can potentially make a record that no other black quarterback has done. I am all for it, but I'm a football fan too, and I just want to see another Super Bowl. I'm kind of like being exhausted with Patrick Mahomes. But he's amazing. That last play he made with the touchdown to Travis Kelce falling down, man. That's that's the greatest quarterback play I've seen this year. Even I've seen Jake, and I've seen number 5. I've seen number 5 do amazing things all year long, but that play right there was just that is what Patrick Mahomes. His numbers are down, and I think what Patrick has transcended and has matured as a quarterback, that now he knows that I don't have to have big games to win. I don't even care about my stats. All I care about is getting a W. And when you get a quarterback with the talent that he has that don't care about the numbers, he just wants to win. But here's the flip side. Josh has got there too, right? So Josh, he's arguably has done more with less this year since he's been in Buffalo. And the evolution of James Cook, Dalvin Cook's little brother, who I think he's way, and me and my best friend argued about this, that I think he's way better than his brother, because he's not only a threat to run between the tackles, outside the tackles, but the man can catch. Like he catch like a wide receiver, and I've been watching him since he was in Georgia. So I've seen him his whole career, and he is the X factor. I think he to me, not Josh. Josh has been okay, but James Cook evolution, which the media has not been giving him the credit for Buffalo being better this year, I give it to James Cook, the ability to be able to hand the ball off and do what he do is absolutely next to Josh Allen. He's been the biggest factor on that team. But again, I think Josh Allen. I think this is year. I think this is year. Chiefs versus the Bills. Bills versus the Commanders. That's the Super Bowl.
Look,
Repeat of 91.
I agree. Randy be hitting like right on the head.
All right, so Randy, you got the Bills winning.
I do.
So you got your Super Bowl is the Commanders and the Bills.
Commanders versus the Bills. A repeat of 91. Let's go.
All right, and I got the Commander in Chief is choosing the Commanders and the Chiefs.
I'm gonna get his opinion.
So, and before we head up out of here,
hey, I got my best friend over here. He picking the Chiefs versus the Commanders. I can't. I can't be mad.
It's my man.
Yeah.
The NFL makes more money with Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl.
His point was the NFL makes more money with Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl. And I'll add this: the NFL loves stories. So Jaden Daniels being the first rookie quarterback already on a rookie season to go to the Super Bowl is a way better story, right?
Then the tush push.
Then the tush push. Watching the tush push come there again. We watching you pushing the white boys' butts. All right.
I definitely don't want to see the Eagles and Chiefs again. Anything but that.
That's the Super Bowl nobody want to see. We don't want the Eagles versus the Chiefs. We want any other. We'll take any other outcome.
Any other. I'll take Taylor Swift versus Travis Kelce. I don't get anybody else. As we're heading up out of here, I just want to remind y'all that Harlem is back. A TV show on Prime Star, making good. If you put a bunch of beautiful black women on the screen, I'm gonna watch. That's
Yeah.
back. 2 episodes was just released. Severance on Apple. Excellent show. The Harlem is like a black Sex in the City. Just for those that don't know, Severance is you have a split in your personality. So you have a personality that goes and does this quote unquote job. And then when you leave that job, you go back to your real personality, your real life, and you live that outside of work. And then when you show up to the office, you're hypnotized basically, and you do your job. So you don't really, your real life personality doesn't know what your real job is. You're totally separate from that persona, that person. Two different names, two different lifestyles. The one that works, the one at home doesn't know about the one that works. It's a crazy, twisted show.
It sounds crazy. But hey, let's talk about Harlem though. Who's Harlem about though? Who's that show about?
It's Megan Good and 3 other sisters. I don't remember all their names, but it's the black Sex in the City. It's 4 black women just living their life, professionals,
Sex in the City.
Running up and down Harlem, New York. They got businesses and ownership and entrepreneurs, and they dating.
So I don't get it, but okay. I don't get the reference.
Imagine 4 girlfriends. You ever see the TV show Girlfriends?
Yes.
R-rated girlfriends.
Gotcha. See, there we go. In the pot.
And they be fucking. Just FYI. I said they be fucking. Megan Good be looking. Well, see, Megan. Her new name is Megan.
We're rated PG.
Her name is Megan Great. Huh?
We rated PG today. Hey, let's hit our moments and get out. Let's hit our points and get out of here. Let Jack give us our tips and we out.
All right, Jack, close us out. You got anything we need to work on?
Dig into yourself, get in tune with yourself, and you guys, you already heard what's going on with anything medical that's going on as far as what we've been taken out of. Boost your immune system daily. I can't stress that enough. Be active daily. I can't stress that enough. Get your sleep 6 to 8 hours daily, because your health is what's going to really bring you through this. It's going to be good versus evil. You have your body, you have your mind. Pour into it daily, please.
Yep.
All right. And if you don't know how to boost your immune system, get you some black seed oil. Get you the vitamin needs 102 minerals daily to function. 92 of those minerals are found in Irish sea moss. The last 10 of those minerals can be found in iron supplements. I go to Pharmacy for Life for my iron supplement. I take sea moss, black seed oil, bladderwrack, soursop leaf, a lot of vitamins B, C, D.
Get out of Jackie Lane, man.
I've been in this lane since the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody look up ashwagandha. That is a great thing for you to help with your anxiety, to help with your mental space. Just to help
Say it again, Jack. I ain't hear you.
Ashwagandha.
Yep.
And I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all hold it down for 30 seconds.
Oh Lord, see what you did, Jack? He about to go pull out something. I don't know who knows what the hell he about to come back with. He about to find some ashwagandha, whatever she's. Hey, y'all Google it.
All right, so I get this off of Amazon, and this is multi-mineral vitamin supplements. So this has vitamin C, D3, ashwagandha, apple cider vinegar, sea moss, black seed oil, and I can't read all this because I'm blind. But it's 150 capsules.
Google sea moss.
Yeah, but this is not just sea moss. This is all of these other things in it. This is not just sea moss. This is everything you need. All those vitamins, the minerals that me and Jack just talked about, they're all in this. I get it off of Amazon.
Got it. Get out Jackie Lane now.
Yeah, I know. So I make sure I'm boosting and improving my immune system daily, because I'm gonna be around for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
What you got for us? No breaks. What's our tip?
The only thing I'm gonna do is just like I told y'all from the top of the year, just remember to be your best self. If every day you are being your best self, the best version of yourself you can be, then I think you win it. And if you do have a day where you slip up or you fall off, let's make sure you come back stronger the next day. It's really we getting rid of beat ourselves up culture. That's gone. If you had a bad day today, you know what? Guess what? Do better tomorrow. We're not going to
Indeed.
sleep mad. We're not going to sleep disappointed. We're not going to sleep kicking ourselves and beating ourselves into a restless night. We're going to shake it off and promise to do better the next day. And you got your accountability buddies. Hit Randy on Facebook. Hit Jack on Instagram. Don't contact me. I don't want to talk to you. But one of them will be your accountability buddy. I will tell. I'm open. I'm open to it until I'm playing. But find somebody that will hold you accountable. I had a week Monday. I was tired. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So Tuesday, what we doing? What we doing Tuesday then? Right. So that's what I'm on, man. No more beating ourselves up.
Yeah.
All right, Randy, you got the last word. You got 60 seconds.
All right, look, hey, we stand on this all year. New said it too. We talk about finding your tribe, and we're going to elaborate on more of that as the year go on. But all throughout the year, I'm going to be on men becoming moms, masters of moments. We have to, as men, we have to learn when we meet a moment that we need to rise to the occasion, that we need to learn how to master that we don't fail and look back and be like, oh, I could have done better. Those moments will happen, but we have to learn from them and then have to know that the next time that this moment is in front of me, I am going to master it. And everything that I've been reading, the knowledge that I have, knowledge don't become wisdom until you apply it. Until you apply it to the moment when it happens. So this ain't the year of acquiring knowledge. This is the year of exercising wisdom, and that's becoming masters of moments. So that's the lane I'm gonna be in. And if you want to get in and be a part of Man Up Monday, follow me, join in. Hey, Angel, we ain't talking about Kansas City Chiefs. We already said that, man. You late. We already talked about them. We talking about something else now. Be in the moment. That's what I'm talking about. Being masters of the moment. You in the wrong moment.
All right, y'all. We're gonna let me do these cards. Skip you, reverse you.
Hold on. And for all y'all Sheagles, tell y'all mayor to learn how to spell Philly Eagles first. Right? All right, go ahead.
That was hilarious. ELGE. I'm like, what is she spelling?
Right?
All right, man. So once again, skip you, draw 4, draw 2. The color's green, uno, and we out this match.